Hey mascara wearer, it's Michelle, and today we're going to talk about my favorites. I spend a lot of time buying facial wipes. I know they're not great for the environment, but sometimes if I'm in a hurry, I just want to quickly clean my face, do my bedtime routine, and watch a little TV, which usually is YouTube. And I don't want to go through the whole process of a big deep clean. I want to get in bed. So I'm trying out lots of wipes, trying to find what I think is the best. And so far, I think these have been them. I got these on Amazon. They were a package of 3 or maybe 4. They were a big package, so I don't think 3, I think 5. I think it was 5. And they're really, really nice. They're quite thick for facial wipes. One side has the little bumpy part to kind of exfoliate, but I don't think it actually does. And the other side's a little bit more smoother. But what I really like about it is that it does a great job of taking off your makeup. Now, does it take off your mascara perfectly? Definitely not. I usually only use this if my face isn't filled with makeup. If my face is filled with makeup, I'll just go ahead and do the whole cleanse. But if it's just a normal day, I'll wipe. White flag. That means don't come at me. I feel like I told you about this in my video, my favorites video 2 months ago, but first of all, who can remember what they did 2 months ago? And second of all, it's so good that I don't mind telling you about it again. This is Tatcha. Oh, goodness gracious, I forgot my glasses. The Kisu Lip Mask. And this stuff, first of all, is so pretty. Look how much is not gone out of there. I use this pretty much every night. I can't say every single night, but most nights I use this, and there's barely a dent because it takes the tiniest amount. It's mostly scentless. It's more like someone spritz perfume in the building next to you and you kind of smell it when you walk past, but it's so minute that it really doesn't bother you. But the consistency of this is just, oh, it's just silk. It's like a primer mixed with lip gloss, because it is a little bit of the sticky lip glossy sensation, but so smooth. And the amazing thing is it will stay on for hours after you go to sleep. Not that I would know that because I put Carmex on every night before I go to bed. But I'm assuming that if one did not do that, that it would stay on for quite some time. I love the way it makes my lips feel. This is more of a higher priced item. I don't usually splurge on these kinds of things, but I wanted to do a Tatcha order. They had some giveaways that went with the order, blah, blah. Bought it, love it. Tatcha, that's where it's at. So far, everything I've tried of Tatcha, I've loved. I wish it wasn't so expensive. The next thing I want to talk about is this mascara. This is the Wander Beauty Mile High Club, and this thing is amazing. Yes, my eyelashes look a little spidery. I don't care about that because nobody is sitting right up here next to me going, oh, your eyelashes are spidery. You're in a normal range. Right now, you're 6 feet away, so you're not seeing that they're not perfectly individually, you know, separated out with a comb. Ain't got time for that. If you don't look at it closely, it looks amazing. It's really nice and thickening. It gives a lot of fullness and length. It gives such great length. I may have already said that. I don't know. I have zero memory right now, and I think it's the stress of everything going on in the world, and I'm not exaggerating. How about you? How is your stress level? Let me know. I think you'll like this. I'm not sure on the price of this, so this came in a beauty box a while back, and I tried it and loved it. I would definitely buy this again in the future, but currently I have about 50 mascaras to try out. So far, this is my favorite of everything, even my cheaper mascaras. This is my favorite currently. That can change at a moment's notice. Speaking of makeup, I am so shocked that I found a foundation that I love. I never like foundation. I mean, never. I look at myself in the mirror and I think, oh, that's so gross with this mascara. I almost never put it on because I hate it so much. This is amazing. Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid, and mine's probably either the first lightest or the second lightest, because that's what I do. I just get the lightest color, Fair Ivory, so there's probably an ivory on the other side of it. It's got slightly pink undertones. It matches my skin perfectly, first and foremost. I'm wearing it now. I put a very thin layer on with my fingers. We're going old school on this channel. I applied it with my fingers. It has a very thin, moisturizing application. It doesn't get into my lines. It doesn't really settle in them like some thicker foundations do. I think that's probably because it's so thin and moisturizing. It doesn't settle into my pores. It just overall looks really great even after several hours wear. Now, I don't wear my makeup from 8 to 8. You know, I just usually have, you know, a 5 or 6 hour window that I have makeup on the rare occasion that I put it on. I think this is like my third time to wear makeup through this whole thing. Just for those few hours, it really looks great. I love it. I genuinely love it. I can't believe that I love a foundation because it's been so long since I found one that I loved. It's been since I had young skin. I read something the other day that said, if your self-care is taking a bath, that is not self-care. So I do somewhat agree with that, because that should not be the only time we as busy women, busy moms, should have time to themselves. But it is one of those times. We are going to count that until we cannot have to. These are my favorite bath bombs. These are from a lady that I knew in Texas. So I'm a little biased because she's a nice lady, but genuinely I have bought these from her with my own money, use them because I love them. I actually hoard these. I've got lots of bath bombs that my kids like to use. These I hoard. These are in a separate little basket that no one's allowed to touch. Let me tell you how amazing these are. I had these sitting over on my makeup desk earlier, putting on my makeup, and I kept smelling some. I was like, is that my breath? Is that my shirt? Is that this mascara? What is that smell? But I picked these up to carry them over to do the video, and they wafted into my nostrils, and I realized that's what I was smelling over there that smelled so amazing. It was just that good. It's just that good. When you put it in the bathtub, it bubbles up so nicely, and then the water has a nice slippery feel to it, and you leave the bathtub smelling like the bath bomb. So these are amazing. These and everything will be linked below. I have no affiliation with these. This is just a friend of mine who makes these and sells them, and I think you'll really love them. They're great. They're fantastic. You're gonna love them. Go take some me time. Now we're to the part of the video where I tell you to subscribe or you're gonna get a new wrinkle, so don't want that to happen. The next item I wanted to show you, this is embarrassing. I ate olive. I actually was gonna do a dedicated video to these, but I ate them all. These are called Snacklins, and plop them up there. I saw them on Shark Tank. I love to watch Shark Tank. I love to try the products on Shark Tank. If you're affiliated with Shark Tank in any way, any of the products on Shark Tank, reach out to me. I bought these to try out and do a dedicated video, and they were so good that I ate them all, and I'm so ashamed. It's horrible. There's multiple flavors, and I'm gonna show them all to you right there. I can't believe how good they were. They're vegan pig pork skins. They're vegan pork skins, that's what it is. Vegan pork skins. They taste better than regular pork skins, which I don't actually even like that much. It was quite filling, so I don't know how I ate so many bags. I ate one bag, and I was just gonna eat the one bag, and I was gonna save the rest for later to do the video. But then another day I ate one bag, and then I was like, well, let me try this other flavor. But then there was one more flavor that I hadn't tried, so then I tried it too, and then that was all I had. So that's what happened, and that's why they're not in a video. Go watch this video of this fun video. I said video a bunch of times. This video right here, go watch that. You're gonna love that. That is one of my favorite videos that I've ever done. Go watch that. Be kind and rewind.